Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well. We'll take a show of hands for questions, please. Paul's got the mic. Somewhere to start? Richard?
Hi, Pep. Just wondered about your reaction and in particular what you thought of Phil Foden's performance and the way he created the first goal.
This type of games, low block, defend so well. Since Oliver is here, it's quite similar in the final. The FA Cup defend really, really well, transitions, pieces. And you need the quality, the spark, the talent, the vision, something. It's not in the tactical boards, it's not in the meetings, it's not in the videos, it's not even the trainings. It's receive the ball there, knows it's in the smaller spaces and create something like just the good players can deliver. I'm really, really pleased for him.
And his performance as a whole, did you feel it's the best he's played for quite a while?
Yeah, because the impact. What I appreciate the most, the fact the player is a holding midfielder in a position like he's not used. But the last game, the last 20, 25 minutes against Brentford, play there, it was outstanding. Because it's not about it's not about he is lazy or doesn't run incredible all the time. Phil is in that is unique. But he helped a lot Bernie in that position. And after that, with the ball, we went close to the box because Phil close to the box is just unique.
It's obviously difficult to balance your team selection tonight, given the FA Cup finals coming up. Is it fair to say you tick both boxes by giving some players a rest, but also keeping the pressure on Arsenal?
Well, it's not, of course, the FA Cup final, but after Bournemouth, 3 days. Chelsea had been all week at home, training, preparing the final. We have to travel to London. They will be at home with their wives and kids. So that is fatigue. And of course, we have a lot. And when I have full confidence for all the squad. Imagine players didn't play today, and they are so good in that. So, I thought that we need energy, and Savio have incredible game. The both strikers, Antoine and Omar as well, always score the goals. Always they score when they are close, and in general was really, really good against a team like always create a problem, and really pleased. 3 goals Brentford, 3 goals here. I cannot, ask for more. And now just incredible focus, and we have to rest and focus in the final. So it's a pleasure to go to Cathedral again for English football to play against the final. Hopefully the results will be better than the last 2 times.
Well, you said that you can only concentrate on the things that you do.
Yeah.
How important is it that you got a result? And you get
of course. So we know against Brentford today, if we lose, we have nothing to do but to start to bring the hope in the last game, against Aston Villa. But I would say, the next contenders, Bournemouth, look what is doing this season and at home, or all season, and after Aston Villa. So Unai, and so they are not easy ones, but just focus in that, and we see what happens. Bournemouth and the last ones.
Hi Pep, just ask about Bernardo, playing in that deeper role today that they've done numerous times before, but generally more further forward. How difficult is it to find players with that level of versatility in the modern game, and how difficult will he be to replace? Well,
Bernie I like a lot. The last game he played against Brentford, he gave us defensively his intuition is, I don't know what happened, transition is there. Second ball is there. Have something like smell that is unique. Everything is replaceable in football life. There's no player, another one, sport directors, managers, and it happens. But there are players that is a bit more difficult. What's happened on the pitch. So, and he helps, protect Phil and the other one. So make a lot of minutes. But I'm really pleased because for example, Koba and Rayan Cherki, the impact in the game was extraordinary. Both, and I'm really pleased for the contribution they have done.
And obviously we mentioned Phil and his performance. Do you think that is aided by what Bernardo does next to him and how he gets him through the game?
No, it's different players. Close to the box is much better than Bernardo. Read the game in a global, Bernardo is better. So have to grow. So Bernardo is a grandfather already, so he's too old, and Phil is still a little boy. So he got 24, 25 years old. So still have a lot to improve. Phil has to be who he is. That's all. And after, add for his experience, step by steps.
Martin?
Hi, Pep. Do you think there's any chance Rodri might play at Wembley? Might be ready for Wembley?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
We'll see next days.
And Gonzalez, Nico Gonzalez, was he?
Yeah, it's fine, but I have to leave a lot of players out because we are all a squad ready and sometimes it's there. So Nico, I said many times, he brings us in the final FA Cup, right, with a fantastic goal and all the season played in that position. But the last game I saw Bernie, I like a lot how he played there, and that's why I decided to do it today again.
Hi Pep, just on Phil, how's he been behind the scenes away from match days, because he hasn't played as much as he would have liked to, and how big a role can he still have to play moving forwards if he signs a new contract?
It has to be a big role in the future. We want the best for Phil, and Phil has to deliver what he has done for many, many years. So, of course, he's he felt how people love him, with a standing ovation for the actions. People want, to just be happy. And, at the end, the first goal, the second one, the control he does, so how he, box-to-box player. So, he's a player with an incredible attributes. Otherwise, we would have not been for many years for the academy player. For many years, being here, winning 6 Premier Leagues, winning all the trophies that we won together. So just because his contribution has been amazing.
Great. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Sleep well.